getting ahead of steam?
Well, Larry, first of all, it was like I was against two people in there, the referee and the one himself. Every time he was coming into me and he kept putting his head low. I mean, I tried, he just kept putting his head low and I just couldn't get going. My jobs were getting him. I was a more cleaner fighter. He was so wild in there. And, like I said, I was against two people in there. The referee just wasn't giving me a chance.
Did you hear him give a warning before the first point deduction?
Well, yeah, they gave me the warning, but I couldn't do anything. He was coming so low. I mean, it was just going to come in with his head. Every time I tried to keep him away from me, he just kept coming low and low after that. So, Larry, I tried, man. End of the day, you know what? I was against two people in there. I was the cleaner fighter in there. And, no wonder there's never been boxing in DC for the last 20 years because this is what happens. I mean, he was the home fighter, and, that was just what.
So you're saying these were hometown decisions by the referee?
Definitely. You know what? I was against him and the referee in his
Let's
hometown.
take a look at what we were looking at here as you're pushing him away when his head was down.
I had to push him away, Larry, because his head was coming so low. Every time he kept coming low, I mean, I just had to keep my hand on top of him because he kept coming in with his head. I mean, his head was in front of his front foot. I was trying my best to keep away from that head, but he just kept coming in with that head.
Still, in the late rounds of the fight, he was pushing you around, making you change your game plan, moving around. He was being effective with his style of brawling.
He was being effective, definitely. He kept coming in with it. I mean, he was being very pressurizing. I was a cleaner fighter. I was the one countering him. Every time he kept coming in, I was a cleaner fighter. All he kept doing was coming in. But you know what? I was in DC. I mean, I'm ready for a rematch. He wants to do a fight. I'm here. I'm still ready. And you know what? It was just one of them things. When you're in DC, you have to win a lot convincingly.
Freddie Roach, were those penalties traditional in boxing, real in boxing? What did you see?
Well, the way he attacked, he came in with he rushed in with his head first, and he's either get headbutted or push his head down.
Were you surprised by how hard and persistent and tough Lamont Peterson was tonight?
Yeah, I knew he was going to be tough because he's fighting in his own backyard. He's going to come fighting hard. He's going to have the crowd behind him. And, he did what he had to do. But I was a much cleaner fighter, and every time I tried...
It's not about clean fighting. It's about fighting and landing punches.
Exactly, and I really think I was a much cleaner, and I was landing the precise punches and with power and speed.
Thank you very much. It was a terrific fight, and we hope to see you again. Tim?
All right. Thank you very much, Larry.